Going to the issue of June 12 because that's where we're also going. Let's go to the issue of your brother, Engineer Tunde Abiola. So what really happened between him and that Mrs. Dasaolu? They say she's a lawyer or something, that is a wife of Abiola.
How did she went for part-time law. Okay. She's not a lawyer. She's an auxiliary nurse.
Auxiliary
nurse.
Okay, sir. How did you come to the Abiola family? That's the story of the woman.
Even me as head of the family now, I'm going to disown her from the family on paper.
That's interesting, sir. Why, sir?
She's not married to MKO. It's a concubine to MKO.
That's quite...
She married to our junior brother, Abiola, who is junior to MKO. But because of this woman's ambition, he want to get rich, and he knew that if he marry MKO, it's the money. So he poisoned that her husband in order for her to marry MKO.
Jesus Christ.
And that is what happened.
So the man died mysteriously? Wala?
Yes.
What year was that? Okay.
She poisoned him.
How were you able to establish the poisoning?
With the doctoral report. It's only she's having the report with her because she's with him up to his death.
Okay, she was still sleeping with him.
She married to him. They are living together. That is why she was able to penetrate all this evil something.
Manipulate.
And yes, and is ready to kill anybody to get anything.
Yeah, but some people say that she also, was maybe into affairs with late Chief MKO Abiola after the husband died.
That's what yes. This thing is a plan.
It's a game plan.
She wanted to marry MKO, and if she did not take away that my junior brother, she cannot marry MKO. Even to my own belief, they have been having affairs together before the death of that boy.
Jesus Christ.
That is the fact. Because immediately the boy died, MKO just took her to London, buy a house for her, living together there. But on hearsay, in order for me to make sure, because I like seeing things for myself, I don't believe in hearsay. It is me and MKO traveled to London, took me to that house where this woman is living with him, and I saw it with my naked eyes. That is then I believe that. So what you are saying, it is true.
How long were they married, sir? With MKO Abiola?
Immediately the boy died, you carry her to London, and they've been living together there. He bought a house there. He bought a house for her in Nigeria. It was during the June 12th campaign. She came down from London to come and assist MKO in the campaign issue. But instead of her to go and rent an hotel, MKO asked Tunde, because that house is two wings of duplex.
That's
one in front.
That's number 22.
Number 22.
So,
one at the back, one in front. So it is Tunde that accommodated this woman for the purpose of this campaign something, instead of going to the hotel. That's how we go to that house. So we go to the house now. We want to claim the whole house. It started problem. And I called her several times. When you use police to arrest Tunde, you use the army to come and beat him, do everything. Okay, this is a family issue. Come to the family, we settle. Even if you get if you take the house, it doesn't belong to you. The house belongs to MKO.
The then
And there's no document. The will, you only mention your name for legacy. That they should give you certain amount of money which we have collected. It is this woman that called me in Nigeria. I'm not living in London. When some of the whether wife or children of MKO went to court in London, they got judgment. They used my name to appeal that judgment, which I don't live in London. I don't go to court. I don't have anything to do with all this thing.
Which judgment did they appeal your name with?
I have to go to London and go and lift that appeal. I wrote a statement. If I check my record here, it's there. So it is me that lift that appeal before they can pay that legacy they pay to those wives and some of family member. So this thing this woman is doing is a planned something.
You believe it's a scheme? It's a grand scheme?
Yes.
So how long, for all those years, he was at battle with Alhaji Tunde Abiola?
It's a long time, because it first came that the administration of MKO will that house to her. And I told her Tunde that you should tell her that there's no administrator on MKO's will. I was the secretary to the family when Rotimi Williams was reading that will to us. And Rotimi Williams confirmed that the will is fake and there's no administrator. It is we beneficiary that attended that meeting that appoint about 4 or 3 of MKO children to manage the will. I have copy here.
Who are the children?
I think we appoint Lekon, Kola, Lekon, Ayo. First child of the first 4 wives.
Elderly women. Okay. Elderly wives.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no administrator for MKO's except his children. The minute of that meeting, if I check that place, is there.
Okay, sir. So indirectly what you're saying now is that what she is doing there is kind of null, void, and illegal.
It's illegal because the house does not belong to her. The house belongs to MKO and it's not given to her.
You are sure that she didn't have any court order to chase
at all?
Or paper to chase Uncle Tunde Abiola out
at all. Even the current judge of the case, that's what he's saying, that whereas she got the order of doing what she's doing, that it is illegal. Even they want to make a prayer for somebody who had died in that house. The police came here. They say more than 20 police because the person that bought that house is Assistant Inspector General of Police.
Oh, you mean the house has been sold to someone?
Yes.
Who sold the house? Is it Tunde?
Dele.
The same woman?
The same woman. That's why they're having that power. They are using the police and all this thing to do what they are doing.
So at what point did the house was sold, sir? Was it while he was still alive or?
When he was on sick bed.
Okay. Okay,
When
Tunde
he was
Abiola
on
was
sick
sick.
In the hospital.
Oh,
That's
Tunde-
some months ago.
Uh-huh.
so Tunde
Not
Abiola-
weeks.
Some
weeks.
weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Then the house was sold.
Yes.
And so, when did he come home after?
Even the case is in court. They have to use stretcher to carry Tunde to court to attend the court.
on his hospital bed, so they
Yes.
have to stretch him. They have to take him in a sick
To
state.
attend.
to
Yes.
attend
And what
court.
did he say in the court, sir?
You mean Tunde?
Yes.
If they have not started hearing.
Hearing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that. So he now died in the process.
Yes.
Okay,
So
now,
it was when he got, they carry him in the car. When he got to the point of the house and he saw it is the shock that this house has been brought down. Now it is that shock that killed him.
Excuse me, sir. As the head of the family, as the present head of the family,
Yes.
what is the way forward? How do you think that this can be resolved, sir?
And some lawyer came here. They say in law, dead body no dey attend court. That we have to substitute somebody to represent Tunde. But as the head of the family, and since the property belongs to MKO, and for now, as the head of the family, I'm in charge of all the property of MKO. That's a power of attorney. Muri, where is the power of attorney? All the MKO children are giving me the power of attorney to handle their father's property. Any property anywhere, I'm in charge now.
So that means that you are the one to continue the case.
Yeah.
From your own perspective, how do you hope? I mean, outside the court now, what do you think should be the best way to resolve the situation? You are all family.
I don't want her to be part of my family again.
Yeah.
Because he came to the family to destroy us.
Yeah.
That is the power of attorney.
So we will just share.
Continue.
Sir, you are talking about the issue of that you've disowned her. He's asking that what is the way forward since it's a family affair now, and you are now saying that this woman has came not to just destroy but to eliminate.
The family believe in the rule of law.
Okay.
We will file a case and divorce her from the family because she came to the family to destroy us.
Okay.
We are not much. She has already killed two or three now. So, and if we will continue, maybe she will kill every one of us because of the what do we call it?
Properties.
Maybe property, or we want to be, because she comes from nowhere. She want to be somebody. So, and is ready to kill,
Eliminate.
to get what she wants.
So, how many children does she have for the other man that died, and how many does she have for MQ?
But I think she has two for life.
That was her first husband.
That's my joint brother.
Abiola. And how many for Chief MKO Abiola?
She has 5.
5K.
5.
A boy.
Within
girl.
that period.
Huh?
I mean, how many boys? All boys.
I don't want to see them.
Okay.
And they've done the DNA for all the 5.
DNA. Did they pass DNA?
Wow.
I don't want to see.
Yes.
I fought MKO because of this issue.
Because of
Because it's abomination in the family. Even in Yoruba land, you can only shoot the wife of your brother, not your original brother. It's not done in Yoruba land.
Of your elder brother,
Your
not of your
yes.
junior brother.
No,
Not your
junior.
junior brother. And he is now showing which means he himself contributed to the death of that boy because of what he want to eat.
So you feel so very
Up to his death, myself and MKO, we don't agree on that policy.
especially on that
Not,
woman.
not that I don't fight people, but I can have different mind with somebody's opinion.
Okay, sir. Please, sir, can you tell us briefly about, for people that don't know about your brothers, first about Dele Abiola, and then about the person of Tunde Abiola, who were there?
You mean during their death?
No, I mean who were there in life. You know, most children are just coming up. They don't know who they were. Were they accountants? What kind of?
When they are alive.
Yes, what profession were they
Yes.
engaged in?
Yes.
What kind of people are they?
Yeah,
Lai went to Germany to study engineering, then working for ITT. MKO sent Tunde to America to study telecommunication engineering. So the issue of this house came about when Tunde got to America. Instead of going to school, he was enjoying himself all around. He doesn't want to come back home. I am the architect of that house. I was the manager stroke accountant Abiola Babes.
Abiola Beans.
Abiola Babes.
Football
Club.
Yes.
And I won Challenge Cup thrice, even for keep.
Yes.
So each time, you know, that time we have matches on every weekend. So anytime we have match, I will get in touch with my brother to brief him of our progress, where we are going, the match we are going to play, the club we are going to dance, because it's spending dollar. We are not spending naira for these matches. You have to carry player, rent, hotel, and some food. So I see him every weekend he want to play. And each time I get to his house, the first program on our list is family issue. So we will discuss the family issue. How's Baba? What is happening at Abeokuta? We discuss everything before I give him back the report on the spot which I'm handling.
And the sports side of his business, empire.
Yes.
So how did the house come into it?
The question of housing come up when he asked me that, you hear what your brother is doing in America? He's just enjoying himself all around. You know, my business is telecommunication business, ITT. And I sent him down to go and study. He's enjoying himself. He doesn't want to come back home. I said, okay. If you want him to come back, it is you that will entice him to come back home. Firstly, somebody who is enjoying there, then we want to take him out of where he's enjoying. Then you will provide something enjoyable here. So you will provide him house, give him enough money, cash, to start his business. Once he's having this in his hand, he will come back home himself. He will call him that, hey, Tunde, which side you want? I want to buy a house for you. I want you back home. What you have done there is enough. That is how the question of that house came about.
That's number 22, Ladipo
That
Street. So Abiola,
it is me that initiated it.
the property for Tunde Abiola.
Yes.
So MKO used that property to entice Tunde back to Nigeria
Back to Nigeria.
and gave him the right to be living.
He gave him 10 million for the business to start business. Then
that one must have been 19.
people who know, even if you ask this, it is not Wasi they are calling him.
Wasi K1, the musician.
K1 the ultimate.
Tunde wanted to open a business center at this Balogun side
In Lagos.
in Lagos. He rented an apartment with that money, computer, everything. He called Wasi to come and open. He just spent that money lavishly, you know. This is how the whole thing started.
So why did Dasaolu, how did Dasaolu and Tunde now came together? How did she now start to live? Okay, you said that she came to London for June 12th.
For June 12th,
So
for campaign.
we learned that
Just
we learned that there was at the time the family gave her a wing to be living. Before
It is Tunde that allow him. It is only Tunde living there.
that allow her
Before it is only Tunde that allow her.
to live in that side, the other wing.
Then just for that campaign.
Period.
That's all.
So now, since this thing happened now, what's your relation with the person that bought the property? Can he move in now? The AIG that you say he bought the property now?
To move into that house,
Yes, sir.
you cannot. He has not bought any property. The property belongs to MKO.
He has been duped.
It is not the family that sells the property to him. That's why I'm showing you the power of Anthony, written by the MKO children, that all their papa property, I should handle it. So the person that says he bought the land, he has not bought any house.
And we want to know, want to get now. Do you have an idea of how much he sold it?
You mean the house?
Yeah.
I've not seen her. I don't know how much it sold. All I know is that the house has not been sold.
Okay, now let ask what's the relation with other children. You are the head of the family anyway. Let's put it aside.
Okay.
What's the relationship with other children, especially Kola and the rest?
The relationship within the children.
Okay, sir.
What I told you now that it is all MKO children that give me the power of
Okay. Okay.
And Kola is only one out of 72.
Okay. Okay.
72 children.
So he holds no water. That's what made me go to Concord. I have taken over Concord from Kola. I've let it out to a tenant that even paid to me. One of MKO's children was here yesterday. Kola has no anything on MKO's property now, unless we just put our aside. Anybody buying any property from Kola is not buying property.
Just buying. Okay. Now let me go back to this issue. With what happened now, how was the burial? I learned that how was Tunde Abiola buried eventually? How was it? Where was he buried?
I say because the house was bought by an assistant inspector general of police. I don't know his name. So he's using police army to guard that house, that no family to come near, no family of Tunde. Even they want to lay in state or lie in state or what do you call it?
Yes,
in the house. He said no. They even have to go to court. The judge in the court give an order. The police are saying that it is not the judge that put them there.
Are you sure, sir? The police went against the judgment from the court.
Of the court. So the judge has to even write another judgment and took it to the Chief Justice of Lagos State to serve on the commander of whether area G or area something. Because I don't see where a judge will give order and police will reject.
And you don't know this AIG, this buyer?
I don't know his name. I'm just hearing he's an AIG. And he's using his power as a police officer to do all these things. And by God's grace, I make sure he has the power to kill me, but he will not use that house.